I'm Mendelt Luinenburg, part of Axual for 4 years now, and I'm a DevOps engineer. What you see here is the dashboard page of the Axual platform. Here I can see all the topics that I have access to and applications that are owned by my team. We have nice overviews of topics that and applications that do exist. More details can be found in these tabs. And we have a very nice schema browser. So like Dee mentioned, schemas are very important to have the same structure of your data. Well, using the schema browser, it is very easy to see and compare different schemas that are currently used within the platform. So for the demo, I'm going to create a simple application. I'm going to do a make pretend postal service. There are some applications already running and some topics already present. What I want to do is to create a topic that contains unsorted shipping events, and that will be picked up by the mail sorter. So I'm going to go to topics and shrink this one a little. I'm going to create a new topic with the name mailboxes. Because, oh, no, sorry. The topic is going to be shipping events. Because it will contain shipping events. It will be owned by my team. Only my group can view it at this moment. And it's going to be a very simple topic using a string key and a schemaless JSON as a value. And it's going to be a deletion topic so that the data will be removed after several days. So I added this topic template. Now I can pick which environment, so which Kafka cluster should host this topic. For now, it's going to be in the test environment, and I can tell it to keep the data for 2 days and go for 1 partition. So by hitting save, now the topic is deployed on a live Kafka cluster. So well, that's nice, right? Next up would be to create some data. Well, I already made a Python application, but it needs to be represented within the actual platform as an application. So I'm going to create a application, and it's going to be mailboxes, because these mailboxes are going to generate shipping events. So again, I'm going to own it, and it's going to be a custom application of type Python, and everybody can see it. So I'm going to add the application, and I'm going to go for the same environment as where the topic is located. But of course, I need to authorize myself, right? So my application needs to get permission. So I'm going to use SASL to create a bunch of credentials. And hang on, I need my application. I'm going to add my password and user to my application. And well, let's run it. And well, that's a demo effect, right? It worked just before.
Be producing to the topic.
Ah, yeah, of course. Sorry, yeah. So this shows the level of authorization that's needed. So my application is running, but I need to be allowed to produce on the topic. So thanks, Ewan. Yeah, I'm going to request topic access to the shipping events topic, and I'm going to request access. Right now, I am the owner of this whole installation, so I can approve it myself, but regularly this would be done by the data owners or topic owners themselves. So I'm going to approve it, and let's try that one again. Well, that's looking fine. No problems arising. I'm going to copy a UID for now, for later on. And well, let's see it, right? There is the shipping events topic, and I'm gonna hit search. So now we see there's a whole bunch of data coming in. When expanding the data within the browser, I can see address information, and very notably, there's a type. This is of type letter, and the mailboxes will get letters, postcards, and parcels. And every one of those items has a UUID. So I'm going to search for this UUID I picked up earlier. And here we go. There is the item, and oh, we see it as a postcard to the Netherlands. Okay, cool. This is nice, but this mail needs to be sorted, right? Because otherwise it will not go anywhere. So next up, I'm gonna activate the mail sorter application. So this one needs access as well. So I'm gonna give it, I'm gonna start a consumer request to the shipping events topic. Gonna request approval again, and I'm gonna approve it myself. Now we see everything is in place, and this application is not going to be a Python application. It's going to be KSML, and I'm going to show you now. So here I define the streams. We have the mail source, which is the shipping events topic. Then we have the parcels, the small mail, and the unknown items topics. Those are the downstream topics. And what my mail sorter application is going to do, it's going to check for the type of shipping item and see if it's a parcel that goes into the parcels topic. Letters and postcards go into small mail, and unknown items are for the rest. I'm going to save this and start it. It will take a few seconds to start up. In the past, I've created streams applications myself as a Java developer. It took me, let's say, a couple of days to get my first streams application running in Java. It was pretty tedious to develop, deploy, and get it running eventually. Right now with KSML, this application is already running, and my first try ever took me about 1 hour. So that's a major speed increase. So we see this application is now picking up shipping events, and it should sort the data. So let's follow the small mail. And remember, we picked up a UUID. This should be in this topic. So here we go. And here are the rest of the letters and postcards. So about half of them are postcards, the other half are letters. And downstream there is another one. There's the international sorter, which is very similar, and it will sort between international mail and Dutch mail. And it will just look for the country of the destination country. So let's go to the Dutch mail, check it out, and here we have the Dutch mail items. And if all goes well, we can see my UUID again. So the postcard to Patrick is going well. So that's the beauty of the platform. I hope you have seen enough, because I'm going to go over back to Guy. Thank you very much.
Nice. Thank you. Let me share. Okay, so I have a few closing notes. The results that we booked with the project so far is that we already went live with the business-to-business flows, and we are currently processing more than 100 million messages per day. Next, we are planning to continue expanding the business-to-business flows functionality, and we are adding the business consumer flow at the moment. Because we have the events flowing through our platform, it is easier to add webhooks, for example, as an integration pattern to the customers of PostNL. And now we can also leverage other technologies such as WebSockets.
All right, thank you, Mendelt and Guy. We now are over at the end of the presentation, and we would like to open the Q&A session. So if there are any questions, please use the Q&A or the chat in order to put some questions forward to the three of us. I see a couple of questions. First question is it possible to start with a small use case as a POC? Well, the small answer is, of course, yes. Use cases can typically be small. You can have test environments, test setups. You can run your own applications. You can have an actual platform run your applications. That is up to you to decide. So, well, I would say please get in touch and let us know what the POC intends to do and intends to prove. And of course, we can help in setting things up for you. All right, a second question. Are you able to determine the costs that are being saved with the new platform? And we think that is one for Guy, potentially. Are you able to share that, or are you more into the technical side of the implementation?
Yes, the latter. I do know some cost, but yeah, maybe it's a good question. What I can say is the cost saving is significant. The business case is the return on investment is within a few years, so that's typically really good, right? While also, of course, having more capabilities within your organization. Yeah, for specific numbers, I would have to double check with PostNL what is allowed to be shared. So maybe we can, or probably we can do that afterwards.
All right, thank you. There's a question: is it possible to integrate with Airbyte or Fivetran as a source destination?
Just did a quick Google, and it looks like both of them have Kafka integration possibilities. So that could be either a custom application or a connector, maybe. So yes.
Yeah, terrific. Thank you, Mendelt. And another question here: we are running Kafka Strimzi. Can I use the actual system on top? Also here, the definitive answer is yes. We use Kafka. We use Strimzi ourselves to deploy Apache Kafka on Kubernetes. And we're very much Strimzi focused. So definitely you can use the actual system on top of a running Strimzi in your own data centers or in your own cloud environments. All right, I think that's the list of questions that I have here, unless there are more coming in the next 2 seconds or so. Not then a lot of thank yous in the chat. Thank you very much for that. We hope, oh, there's one final question. Do you support custom connectors? Mendelt?
Yes, we do. Axual has made a few custom connectors, but you can write your own, of course.
Right, and upload them to the platform and use them.
Indeed.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much for all the information shared. Thank you, everybody, for attending today's webinar. We hope it was useful for you, and love to see you sometime soon.